you ever heard people say you're speaking in your white girl voice when you're talking or you're in certain settings? You know, I never knew that had a specific terminology called code switching. And I ran across this when I was reading some articles about women of color in leadership. And they were saying sometimes they have to code switch. And I'm like, oh my God, I do this. So I really want to explore this, what it is, the benefits of code switching, and when is it too much? You know, is there a point where you're like, okay, she was doing the most. So let's talk. Okay, so no lie, I grew up on code switching. I did. My mom, when I was little, and I would do Easter speeches, or you prepare for like briefs in class during grade school. My mom used to always say, pronounce your words. And I'm like, Mom, you're not even speaking right now. You're not even speaking clear now. And here you are saying, pronounce your words. So that little tidbit of pronouncing words stuck with me here today. When I'm in my professional settings, or I'm speaking to potential clients, networking with peers, I pronounce my words and I present myself in a way that my audience can understand me. So when thinking about what is code switching, think about it like that. I understand, you know, we always associate it with lingo and slang words, but think about it in a way of how can your audience best observe the information that you're putting out. And I do that often, just coming from an old field, from another field in the military. And now that I'm transitioning into another area, I cannot bring the way I was speaking before to this new realm. For instance, I was saying to go left or right. I would, you know, go up the road or travel up the road. Now I have to say I'm maneuvering west to east, and I'm, you know, taking this avenue of approach to get to this specific objective. You see how that sounds different, but it says the same thing? I'm talking to another audience. I'm talking to another type of people. So I must be able to articulate myself in a manner that they are saying, okay, I hear what she's saying. She can be of value. You know, your voice holds weight, and that is what code switching. I'm going to give you a personal example. I can go home and I can say, boy, hot out here, and it means, you know, it is hot outside. And people will understand what you say very easily. They won't ask you 100 times, like, what you say, huh? So in a work setting, you know, boy, hot out here translate to it is hot outside. Simply put, I cannot say that in a work setting because people would not understand me. Your peers come from a lot of various different backgrounds. So you say things in a way that's universal. And it is hot outside. Everyone understands it is hot outside. Talking about code switching bears the question, when is it too much? And I would say blatantly when you feel like you are losing yourself. Because that's not the intent. The intent is just to polish who you are and present yourself in a way that, you know, people understand what you're saying. And say, for instance, you like bold colors and you like wearing it in your personal environment. When you're at work, you don't necessarily have to switch it up. Understand what the dress code is for your organization and bring your own personality to it. You can wear your gray, blue, black suit and have a nice, bright color underneath it. You can wear a nice, bright watch just to show your personality. You can do subtle changes and still come off as professional and still be you. When is it too much when you're speaking? When you're speaking and you know that's not how you talk ever. Like ever in your life. If I was a person and I never talk with my hands and I never, you know, show facial expressions, and I'm trying to get better with this hands and facial expression thing. But that's another vlog. But when you're not doing what you normally do as a person, that's too much. Code switch is not for you to be Janice one day and Monique the next. Not to say nothing's wrong with the specific names, you know. But it's not for you to be someone totally different. If you ever felt that code switching was draining or just too much, know that you have not been alone. I have felt that as well, which is reasons why you need an outlet. You always need that place that you can humble yourself and that you can go back to and be like, that is a breath of fresh air. And just know that. And then think about code switching in a way that it's presenting your best professional self. I hope you have a better understanding of code switching and what it is. It's definitely not about being someone other than yourself. It's just about bringing a professional you to your specific audience so that you can be heard and valued. And that's exactly what I want from you as a leader. So follow me on social media at max.perspective on Instagram as well as on Facebook. This has been Max Perspective, bringing you a fresh point of view.